Yeah.
How many you?
No, I had one.
One?
Canada.
One.
Yeah, I had a. Yeah, thanks to you. Yeah, because you beat me a few times when I could. But yeah, I said I'm a IFBB pro champion with the worst record ever because I only have a one victory out of 72 tries.
Yeah, no.
But okay, let me tell you because I never heard you say anything about Dorian. So when he competed in '93,
yeah,
you know, did he influence you in any way? That because now you've seen this monster on the stage.
You know what? I didn't even see that show in '93 because I didn't qualify that year. That's the only year I didn't qualify.
Yeah, you didn't.
So I missed that one.
Yeah, but I thought that you would see the pictures and everything else. Yeah.
No, I probably saw the pictures later. You know, back then you couldn't see the pictures until the magazines came out.
Yeah.
I thought when the magazine came out, and I thought, yeah, I didn't think nothing of it.
But '93, 6 weeks before the contest, the black and white pictures from Kevin Horton when they appeared in the Flex magazine.
Yeah. I saw those. Yeah. When they came out in the magazine, of course, you know.
And that was crazy because I do know that it affected many guys. Paul Dillette freaked out when he saw it, and a few other guys. Because '92 for me, Dorian was beatable. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, it was beatable. '93 again. And this is okay. You haven't seen the show, and Giles would not agree with me. For me, there was a still argument that Flex could beat Dorian in '93. Yeah, for me, it's a still argument because, what did Dorian beat him on? On a size, okay? But then when you look at the size, is shoulder size, biceps size, tricep size bigger than Flex's? I don't think so.
Dorian '93 was like Ronnie 2003. For me, it was just unbeatable.
See, one thing that I must mention about Dorian, he was great in every mandatory pose.
Yeah.
So he had no weak pose that you can really capitalize on.
Yeah.
And he would come in a crazy condition.
Yeah.
But again, when you look at the shape, would you prefer shape of Flex Wheeler, Kevin Levrone, right? Dorian?
Yeah.
I think that 90% of us is going to say Flex and Kevin. But then on the stage when they competed, I could see why judges would give it to Dorian, because he did come with this crazy conditioning and size and a width. But there was Olympias that he didn't come in shape, like I think '94 and '97, 2002. I saw you in Amsterdam, actually. I even saw you in the room posing, and you look fantastic. For me, I think I told you this. You look way better in Amsterdam than Olympia 2002.
Yeah, I did. That's over undercard.
Undercard, yeah. You were small then. Right?
Yeah, small. It came down to 245 for the Olympia.
Yeah. But then you had to travel back to U.S. and compete at GNC. I haven't seen you there because I stayed in Europe. But from Amsterdam to GNC, how did you change?
I don't think I changed much.
Yeah. Yeah. So you still don't think that Gunther should have beat you?
Oh, come on now. Never.
I wanted to hear that. Hell no.
not even at my worst.
I think, listen, this was, hyping up the Olympia next year, saying, okay, Gunther looked excellent at Olympia 2002.
He did, yeah.
And he was kind of overlooked and pushed all the way there. So, of course, this was a hype. and can it possibly happen? And they decided to make it happen. So now they're going to make so much more interesting for 2003.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He looked better than they ever looked before.
Yeah.
It's his best look. So, yeah, you got to really give it to him, for the changes he made. I figured, I knew if Chad couldn't get him there, nobody would.
Yeah.
So when I heard with training with Chad, I like, okay, he got a chance to win now.
Yeah, yeah. The size comparing to anybody else was kind of what you had comparing to everybody else also dominating.
Yeah, yeah.
Who do you see him being a possible contender for him?
Nobody.
Nobody. Huh? You don't think that if Kai returns, Kai could maybe match his size?
Yeah, well, what Kai's going to return?
I listen. I mean, I even posted today on Instagram because I have a feeling he signed a big contract with the Redcon One, and he is like 300 pounds. Why would somebody? He's not 300 pounds. Jealous.
Sorry,
I
don't think Kai's going to compete again. I saw your post, and I saw everyone going crazy on it, but I'd be very shocked if he competed again.
Yeah, now I remember when you were coming up with your signature line, you're supposed to come to Finland. I was in Finland at that time. And I remember actually I was waiting for, it was 2011?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I came.
Yeah, you started in 2011, right?
Yeah, 2011. I came to Finland and stayed with my buddy.
Yeah.
I went to the gym and worked out and everything.
Yeah, I remember that one. But I remember when you started. So how is your company going? How many countries do you have?
130.
130.
Yeah.
Wow.
We started small, and now we got bigger. We started with 2 products. Now we got 30-some products.
Jesus.
Milos. I was there in Madrid when he sold the very first tub at the Arnold Europe. I was there.
All right. Yeah, I wasn't. I was in Finland actually because that was also the weekend when you're supposed to be in Finland, and I was actually waiting for you.
Yeah. I came later.
Yeah.
So
came after that. Yeah.
So Ronnie, you've been in Mexico getting some stem cell treatment. How's that going?
Going good. Every time I get one, it gets better and better. So I just got to keep getting it. I got another one. Get another one here in May. So
are you feeling the improvements?
Yeah. Every time I get one, I feel improvement. I've had 2 so far.
Last time when I saw you at the Arnold Classic, you did say that you're in a lot of pain. Are you still in pain?
No. That's good. Gone now.
Perfect.
I got a little bit now. Not a lot at all. So it's getting better.
Yeah. Well, how did you enjoy Joe Rogan podcast?
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, right?
Yeah, real cool guy. I didn't know what to expect from him, but once I got there and found out how cool he was, I was like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be normal. So it ended up being just a normal thing, but that I had a lot of fun with. So yeah, I enjoyed that pretty much a whole lot.
Yes. And Valutainment, you were there with the David as well. But you did say there that you never really look at yourself in the mirror.
And at that 98 Olympia, or what time?
Oh, that was that time. Okay. I thought that you were saying just in general. Like, come on.
No. That 98 Olympia, after I spilled over and lost all the cuts I had, I was like, okay, I can do it again. So I'm not going to even try to look in the mirror. I don't even want to see what I look like. Because I saw what I looked like before, and I'm like, okay, I ain't no coming back from this.
Okay. 2006, Olympia and the European tour. I was there with you. Romania and
yeah.
You think you could have got Jay?
Yeah. Of course I do. Olympia placing.
Yeah. Well, I posted some pictures on Instagram like a few months ago. I've seen it. Of course, when somebody wins, you expect them to win again at the shows. But then,
Yeah, exactly.
In Romania, there was like a lot of pictures that I posted. They say, "Hold on a second, look at those pictures again." So,
exactly.
yeah. But hey, I don't know if you remember this 2001. Yeah, you did ask me for my opinion, and I did tell you that I think that Jay could have beat you 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And,
probably should have if had I not came back short. Because I had drank a gallon of water before that show.
yeah. Gallon of water before prejudging.
Before prejudging, yeah.
Yeah.
I was on my way to the hospital because I was dehydrated. And I'm like, I'm not coming back from this. And I called Chad and said, hey man, I done overdid it here. I think I'm about to die, so I'm going to the hospital. He's like, no, don't do that. You're gonna work too hard. He said, just grab a gallon of water and just drink as much as you can. So that's what I did.
Oh, that's 2001.
Yeah, 2001.
Yeah, then I confused that one for 98 because I remember. Yeah, you told me this story. Okay, that's the 2001. My bad. Okay.
Yeah. Both of those shows are, 98. I looked bad the night before, like real bad. In 2001, I looked bad the morning of because I drank that gallon of water.
Okay. Yeah.
So I had some pretty close calls.
Yeah.
Milos, would you say that Ronnie was carb sensitive? Because, I mean, to be able to go smooth that fast, is that to do with just overspilling on carbs?
Well, listen. Of course, I didn't work with Ronnie to know exactly, but what I know of Ronnie is he's super consistent, eating, frequently.
Yeah.
There's never. Okay, maybe I have to say the little secret. 98 Night of the Champions. Because I just got my daughter was born, earlier, so I wasn't planning to compete in Night of the Champions, but then I was going to compete, so I went there, and Vicky Yates, was going there, and she said, Milos, if you need any help, because I know that Milamar, my wife at the time, she can't come. Like, do you need me to cook some food and anything? So I said, okay. So I ordered what I needed, right? And she came to my room and dropped it up. So I looked at it, but then there was like 3 little syringes of insulin. Not 3, 9. 3 made. I said, what is this? So I called her, hey, what's that? I said, oh, wait. It's wrong. That's Ronnie's. So, I mean, you see, I'm always point finger at. I'm an insulin guy, and I ruined the bodybuilding and all that stuff. But many of us used insulin, right? And it made a difference. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what happens with the insulin? Of course, if you do that carb loading, it would be super compensating and stores. Yeah. And there is a potential of spilling over.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you see, at Ronnie's level, he's going for #1 in the world. Or if I would be coaching, let's say, Dennis James is a perfect example. I've seen Dennis as such a potential if he's fully loaded because he was a monster that shoulders, chest, right? So push the envelope, push a little bit more, right? If you want to be conservative and you back it off, just to play safe, or in order to, win the championship and shock the world, let's go for it, right? And that's how it can happen. Now, I didn't know exactly, but this is what happened with Ronnie, you see, a couple of times. And listen, 98, we all agree, it was his best condition of all time, right?
Yeah.
And he still pulled it off. But it's, as you see, it's a risky business, and it's not something that you can just expect it's going to go for sure smoothly. Sometimes it doesn't go smooth, and then you have to correct it. Like he had to drink a gallon of water, or he had to, change dramatically, maybe, cut out the carbs completely, night before and morning of. I mean, it's all different. But Ronnie, like 98, 99, all your appearances were like phenomenal. I think that in every show you guys with Chad, you repeated, great conditioning. 2000, that was 2000 when you and Kevin, right?
Yeah.
It was good, but it was still, I think 99 you were better than 2000. And then 2001 prejudging, Jay exploited because he was standing right next to you. And I don't know if you were maybe just a little bit bummed out that you had to drink that much water. You standing relaxed, you were way too relaxed. You didn't, keep your midsection and everything.
I was still kind of tired.
Yeah, and Jay
I was
standing right next to you, making you look out of shape, conditioning-wise, because he did. Another thing that I never told you, I see your legs separated, sometimes super deep, but many times when you hit the poses, you don't make them as separated as you could. Like you in an ab shot, you always make them crazy, but in some of the other shots, I've seen many times they say, like, if you just positioned it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
That was one thing. Second thing, front lat spread. You seem like you always squeeze your traps. Did you notice that?
No.
Yeah. Check some pictures. I mean, because of your crazy back, your lats was still, wide as like a jumbo jet, regardless. But many people actually tell me the same thing. They've seen, particulars in that pose.
Yeah, but it's always gonna be something, You can't be 100% on everything.
Well, you won 8 Olympias and 26 IFBB Pro shows, so you must be doing something right.
Exactly.
Guys, this has been absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I managed to reconnect you two. And it's been really fantastic hearing all these stories. Milos, I really appreciate you taking the time. Ronnie, thank you as always. Obviously, it's your show. And also, Ronnie, you're looking, got some of your clothing here for the Yeah Buddy. That's the girls' top. So we got some cool stuff here. So your clothing range is going well?
Yeah, going pretty good.
Good.
Oh, you have a clothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I've got an extra large here for you, Milos.
Address. What do you mean? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You need my home address. I'll send you afterwards. I am double X.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then, guys.
Yeah, all right, guys. See you.
Okay. Thank you, Milos, and thank you, Ronnie, and I'll speak to you very soon.
Okay, have a good one. Thank you, Milos.
Okay, thank you, Ronnie.
Okay. All right, have a good one.
Say it, Ronnie. Say it. Say it.
Yeah, buddy.
About to take this workout to another level. Let's go. About to take it to another level. Let's go.
Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on bling and she icy. Freeze, photo, please, no photos. No, G's, no, please, no photos. Hit the door and the doorman just whole team here might need some. Still young, but I move like a new deal to my lawyer. If you're down in my management, I'm just warming up, wait till I old producers saw the numbers one. Different colors in my baggy light. Chalk it up, talk of the town when you're talking up. Wanna get you a ring and you tough enough. Wanna get you new things with your pockets dull. Run it up. I used to be quiet and out of luck. Now I move up and move humble cause the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Nowadays nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's I got wifey on bling and she freeze.